Hello everybody and welcome to this episode of G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And today is going to be another episode of Cooking with Bear. Yes, we're going to have, today I'm going to show you how I make my really simple and easy banana nut bread.
Alright, so I'm going to make some of G-Bear's banana nut bread, but I'm going to leave out the nut because I have to share this, and people I share it with don't like nuts. I do, but I'll make a bread of my own. Now, I want you to go to G-Bear's video to get the ingredient list. So I'm not going to share that ingredient list. It's a super secret recipe that I'll only let G-Bear share. But I'll show you kind of the steps on how to do it, and I'll show you the end product. All right. So start with your butter, softened. You want to let it go to room temperature, and then you want to add your eggs and banana in there, and you want your bananas to be very, very ripe. Now, G-Bear's bananas were like all this color. My bananas are going to be mostly this color. They're not super duper ripe, but you know, the riper the better. All right. So I'll tell you the bulk ingredients you'll need, and then again you'll get the proportions from his video. And go over there and subscribe. Tell him Salty sent you, because I'm really loving his banana bread recipe. All right. So you'll need flour, sugar, baking soda, butter, eggs, and bananas. And that's it. Of course, you'll need a baking pan, and I got some spray oil. You can use spray oil. You can use shortening or whatever to butter your pan. And I do put a little flour in there to keep it from sticking to the edges. He uses a metal baking pan. I'm going to use a glass one, so my cooking temperature and duration is going to be just a little bit different from his, but it's essentially to whatever you prefer. Right? So let me add the bananas and the egg substance. I won't tell you how many eggs. And I'll be right back. One thing I will mention is you want your eggs and your butter to be room temperature. And then what I'm doing is I'm just incorporating the egg and butter. Right? And he does it in a mixer. I'm just going to do it by hand. Alright, like so. And then I'm going to add the banana. I'll be right back. So this is what it kind of looks like, with the egg, the banana, and the butter all incorporated. Now I like to use a fork to mash the bananas and the butter to get them well incorporated. G-Bear says don't overmix it, so I'm thinking, you know, maybe with just a fork that'll be fine. Oh, and don't forget the vanilla. You want to add some vanilla to it for taste. So I've got some vanilla there, so what I'll do is I'll put the vanilla in there and then incorporate it all. Alright, got my dry ingredients in here, and I'll just mix them around just to get it a little more incorporated before I add the wet stuff. And you would want a rubber or silicone spatula, so you can scrape it all into the baking pan. Now add your wet stuff. Now it's okay if the butter is still in little chunks, because it should be at room temperature. It'll incorporate pretty well when you add it to the dry stuff. And just fold it in. Can't remember if he uses his mixer or not. I don't think so. But yeah, this will be plenty wet enough. You don't need any water, don't need any milk. Just get it all nice and incorporated. Looks a little bit dry, but it'll moisten up here in a little bit. All right, and I'll come back when I get it all mixed. All get to know each other. All right. We are ready to pour it into the mixing bowl. And I did oil and flour the edges just so when the bread is done, it'll be easier to come out. You can just spray it with the cooking spray. I like to flour mine also to help with the release, but you don't have to. Swing it around there. Bring it around town. Oh man, that is wonderful. And this is just a basic banana bread. Again, you can add nuts, you can add a little bit of cinnamon. We'll spice it up a little bit. Yeah. And it is ready to go in the oven. Now, I have it set at 325 and I'm going to bake it for about an hour. But he does his at 350 for 55 minutes. And it probably works well for him because he's in a desert environment. I'm near the coast, so it's a little there's a little more humidity in the air and could be atmospheric. You know, I don't know where elevation wise. I'm pretty much at sea level, so I don't know what elevation he's at, but whatever. All right, got the had the timer set at 55 minutes so I can check it. So let's see if there's any wetness. Yeah, it looks a little wet in the center there. See if the toothpick comes out clean. I don't know. I might give it another 5 minutes. Boy, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. Alright. I added another 5 minutes on top of the 5 minutes, so it's been in there a total of an hour and 5 minutes. And yeah, it's a beautiful color. Look at that beauty. No toothpick test, and she's clean. Alright. Let's let that cool down before I put it in my face. Try a little corner here. Oh man, look at that. Yeah, I might take it back to maybe 55 minutes at 325, but that looks fine. Mighty fine. Perfectly moist. And what you can do is add your pat of butter on there. Oh, that's good. That's so good. Ha. 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 Oh yeah. G-Bear's banana bread recipe definitely deserves cowbell. Like a bomb.